Hey everybody, Stitch 1993 here, back again with another toy review. This time it is Ooni from Galidor, Defenders of the Outer Dimension. I do not know a lot about this character, gonna be honest with you there. I don't even remember him being in the show, and to be honest, he looks kind of like a hodgepodge of some of the other toys kind of thrown together and then mixed with the color of red and black paint, and I'll show you that in a bit because there are a good bit of pieces on him, if you haven't noticed already, that are from other figurines. But I have to say he is the most badass looking figurine in the entire line of Galidor series, and yes, that is including the villain and the spaceship. So we are going to be looking at, again, we're not going to be unboxing him because he came in the same tin can that all the other figurines came in, along with some extra parts. So we're just going to look at him over. I'm going to disassemble him and put him in a weird way. But he is, of course, fully posable. If you noticed, he has the same body as Schimmel. So same posability there, same amount of joint sockets. And then, as I said, painted with red because red equals cool. Although his name sounds like a Nick Jr. character. But we do have a good bit of posability here. If you look online, there are a couple ways to put this guy together. I kind of just put him together based off the poster that I had So if some of the parts look off or are in a totally different place than they should, that's just me basing off of not having any instructions when I got him. But as you can tell, he has full posability in his head as well as a neck. One of the very few characters that actually have a neck and not just a joint where his head ends, which I guess would be a neck, so I guess this be considered an extended neck. So he's the only character that has an extended neck. His face, although well crafted, does not do anything. I don't even think you can fit anything in that mouth. But that eye paint job is really good, I gotta say there. But like a lot of the figurines, every piece on him is just painted one color, excepting the body, and we'll get to that in a little bit. He has this extra piece on top that has a joint that can swivel, and an extra piece on extending from that to where these clamps. And yes, these are the same type of clamps that have been on Schimmel and Jin. And just to show comparison, here's the regular gray and compared to the red ones that he has. Going further, his legs and arms are fully posable as they should be, and they are in the same design as many of the other figurines. Here is an arm from the bad guy that I just can't remember because honestly the bad guy was the most forgettable character in that show. Alright, going on the back here, he doesn't have a tail, but he does have this extra kind of pad on the back, as well as two little side, I guess they're supposed to be wings. These are the only three pieces that are made out of silicone rubber, as opposed to the rest of the body that is made out of the hard plastic. His feet, unlike some of the other figurines, do not have really anything other than this small little wedge right here to click into Lego pieces, so I don't think he'll be able to pose on like a brick plate like some of the other figurines can. And he is, of course, got the four legs, no joints in the heels, so it is all one piece. Go into more further detail in with these two pieces as we take them apart here. This guy, as far as I know, seems to be the one with the most pieces. I think he has about 26, if I to be correct. So we're going to go ahead and take them apart, and I'll show each part individually like I have been doing. Starting with the head. As I said, head does have a joint like the other figurines. And then he has the extended neck, which is really just forearm piece painted red. And we're going to go ahead and take the legs off. So he has the 2 leg pieces. Of course, whoops. The leg piece that bends at the knee joint. Same type of piece as the neck. And this is for all 4. So unlike Schimmel, where he had extended, kind of using this type of piece, extended, almost 2 jointed back legs, this has the normal, just 1 jointed leg there. And of course, all 4 of them can be posed and taken apart at the hip and the knee. And then he has these 2 arms, which are posable at both the shoulder joint and the elbow, and can also be taken apart. And just like previous figurines, the hand, although it can swivel, is not able to be detached. So it does just kind of stay like that. So yeah, I don't have a piece to compare right here, but this is just a red colored version of the Schimmel's back legs. Alright, so going into more detail with some of the more interesting pieces on here, and do a pardon that these rubber pieces do collect a bit of dust, so they don't look in the best shape, although trust me, they are in as good a shape as they can. They just need a little dust busting. So just like Nepal's little guard, they just have the little socket that can be, or really piece that can be placed into sockets. And it looks like, and I didn't even see that closer, but I think these might be the only pieces that may also actually be able to work with other Lego pieces, as that is the little plus sign, cross sign type of peg that you see a lot in regular Lego sets. And that's the same with both. Again, I think these are supposed to be his wings and back tail fin thing, but they are made out of the rubber, so they are flexible. Going on to the more interesting pieces, again, we've got the clamps here. They do not pose other than at the little arm joint here, but he did come with, and I'll go to the torso later, he did come with these 2 pieces that none of the other figurines have. So he's got this square piece here that has a socket joint on each angle as well as the top, and it's got the 1 joint at the bottom. And then you got this kind of T-shaped here where it's got a socket for each side, and then again the 1 joint right there. Moving on to the torso. So as I said, this figurine is basically like a hodgepodge. Every single character, or almost every single character, but with a new, different paint job. So if this body looks very similar, that's because it is the same body as Schimmel, just with a red, black, and silver paint job, as opposed to the white, black, and silver paint job that Schimmel had. Same sockets, locations, there's nothing extra on these at all. Alright, and that is Ooni from Galidor and Defenders of the Outer Dimension. And that concludes the last episode of this month's Galidor figurine reviews. Next month we'll be looking at Miss Potato Heads and some of the more special edition ones that have come out through the years. Of course, it'll be Halloween, so it'll be Tatooine. But let me know in the comments section if you remember Ooni from the series, if Ooni was your favorite, or did they make a figurine of your favorite character. I know some of the figurines, some of the characters were never made into figurines, and then there are a few figurines that they only made a limited amount of, so they're very rare now. Ooni, I think, I'm not sure his rarity, but I have seen him, when I do see him on eBay, go from between $24 to $40, but I think he's still in the box, so I'm not sure how much he is worth loose like he is right here. And thank you for watching this video. Let me know also in the comments section what you would like to see in future toy reviews. And until next time, thank you and have a good day.